mucha sal, mucha, mucha, mucha sal. De los que hablan con la CLE que hacen todo hasta el final. Un creyente boricua con bomba para fincar.
Nighttime baseball now from Progressive Field here in the Buckeye State of Ohio. It's Game 6 of this year's Fall Classic between the San Diego Padres and the Cleveland Indians. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on the show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, obviously, a lot of things still up in the air as we get ready for Game 6.
Yeah, you see the first 5 games. It's been everything we could have hoped for. And now, at 3 games to 2, you've got a team coming in here that needs to win the final 2 games on the road to take the series. Going to be a tall order to fill, but I think they're as capable as anyone to pulling it off.
The build-up to this one is just about over. It's time for all the drama of World Series baseball on the show. And we'll have it for you next. Cal Quantrill gets the ball with a world championship on the line. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
And now in the box, Jake Cronenworth. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
First pitch, 7:06.
The windup and the 0-1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Oof, and we are in for some tough conditions tonight. 41 degrees at game time. The 1-2 is at the knees and called strike 3.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Eric Hosmer to the plate now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. To short. And there's out number 2. And here's a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting San Diego Padres. Dero, tell us about this lineup as they try to keep their playoff hopes alive.
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in the car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Got him to go after that one. He's in a quick hold. 0-2.
Hey, I think this is going to be the key to his success out on the mound. That good movement on that 2-seam fastball is going to keep that ball in the yard and keep this offense on its toes.
Just underway here in Cleveland. Got him swinging. Made him chase outside the zone that time, and that puts an end to the inning. Padres down in order. Now the Tribe will get their shot. Still scoreless. Mike Clevenger will look to keep their World Series hopes alive on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Stepping up is Jose Ramirez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Indians, the third baseman, Jose.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
In now, Cesar Hernandez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch fouled away. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
And this guy loves to throw the slider, and it's a very effective pitch for him. But here's the flip side of that coin. He starts this one too far inside and plunks the hitter.
Into the box now, Patrick Connolly, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Hernandez leads off first with 1 away. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1.
He drilled the previous batter, and now he falls behind 3-1 to this guy. The last thing you can do, though, is throw a fastball middle of the plate right here.
Hit away. Here it comes. He loses him on ball 4.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter.
And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. He's ready. Here's the first pitch as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike 1.
He appears to be having some issues with pitch command to start the game. He's dealing with 2 guys on, and that last pitch looked like a big mistake in that location. Right down the middle, but he got away with it.
Set to deliver the 0-1. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. First and second now, 1 man out. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now. And with 2 away now, let's take another look at our playoff brackets. And of course, the question on everybody's mind, will we crown a champion here tonight? Digging in will be Eddie Rosario. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will wind up being a foul ball. He's set. The 0-1. Now a ball ripped into deep center field. Grisham makes the catch to end the inning. Tribe turned away in the first. We played 1 in Cleveland with no score. Ready now is Manny Machado. Prior history in this matchup, he's 1 for 4.
Manny Machado.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, D-Row, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one side of the plate or the other. Could it be where he sets up behind the catcher?
It could be, Dan, but as a hitter, that's all you look for. I'll give you a little bit off the outside edge if you're going to be consistent with it.
Pitch popped up, and this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Hit back up the middle. Scooped up. Throw is in time for the first out of the second.
That is it.
Here's how the Indians are setting up on D. And today my spotlight's going to shine down on Cesar Hernandez, second baseman who can really turn the double play. Has got super quick feet, great reaction time. Guys love working with him up the chute.
So here's Will Myers. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. The high fastball is in there.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin the start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
So here is Trent Grisham. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First delivery to him. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Into the windup and the pitch. On the ground for Hernandez at second base. Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and digging into that next, the big bat of Josh Bell.
First baseman, Josh Bell.
Now here's the first offering. Pulled toward right center field. Grisham is under it to make the catch for out number 1.
Batting 7. The 7th.
All right, guys, let's take a look at how the Pods line up on D. Guys, the person I want to focus on is Eric Hosmer. This guy is coming into his own from the offensive standpoint, but don't get it twisted. This is a Gold Glove first baseman that makes the game look easy on the defensive side.
Brett Phillips will bat next as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Ooh, and he finds his spot there, 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Now the pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting 8th, the right fielder, Jason.
So the next to bat will be Jason Dominguez. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. And it's fouled away. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Vasquez gathers. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Indians go down 1-2-3. We'll move to the third with no score. Striding in is Christian Vasquez. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
The pitch. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Dominguez is there to put it away for out number 1.
Batting in, the designated hitter, Ha-Seong Kim.
Now to bat, Ha-Seong Kim. First pitch of the AB now.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Onto the home run porch and gone. So a solo shot down the line in left, and the Padres bust out in front 1-0.
Hey, every once in a while, the speed guy will jump up and bite one. He absolutely crushed that baseball. Doesn't fit his usual tool description, but he can go deep if you leave one over the heart of the plate.
At the plate now, Mike Tauchman. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. The 1-0. Popped him up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
Now at the plate is Jake Cronenworth. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
No balls and a strike to count. 0-1 count and the pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. On the move is Rosario. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. We played 2.5. It's 1-0 San Diego. Bottom of the third now, and next will be the power-hitting catcher, Roberto Perez.
The catcher, Roberto Perez.
And now the first pitch. Behind 0-2 now.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter. And instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Standing in now, Jose Ramirez, as he gets a good curveball here to start the at-bat. It's strike 1. He went down swinging to start the home first. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
2-1 now to the Tribe's leadoff man. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Here now the 2-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Grisham is there, 2 gone.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
And now here is Cesar Hernandez. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey, this is a huge at-bat right here. This pitcher wants to end this inning and have 3, 4, 5 due up to start the next inning.
Indians still in search of their first hit of the ball game. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
2 balls and a strike to Cesar Hernandez.
He must know something we don't know. That was a center cut heater with count leverage in a big spot. I don't understand why he's taking.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Beautiful diving stop. Nice grab, but no play at first, and that'll be scored a single.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Popped him up. Vasquez waits on it. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left. We're through 3 here in game number 6. It's the Padres 1 and the Indians nothing. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in as we begin the top of the 4th.
The first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
Pitch on the way. Right there for strike 1. 0-1. A ball and a strike to the Padres first baseman. Here it comes on 1-1.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch was a well-executed fastball down the way, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
1 out, runner at first, and standing in now the always dangerous third baseman Manny Machado. Has a look, now the pitch. Ball and a strike. Tatis, base runner at first with 1 out. Throw over to the bag. Runner back safely. And again a throw, and he just manages to get his hand in. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a throw over to first, and the runner back safely. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Gotta believe that runner from first is going to be in motion, especially in this situation. As an offensive player, just hit something hard because those defenders are going to be moving.
And there he goes toward second. Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Hey, you know it's not a hit and run right there with a 3-2 full count. Just putting the runner in motion, but it worked out just the same. Nice base hit right there, and we got first and third.
Here's Will Myers as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble.
He had 2 men on base, and he delivers a clutch 1-out double to bring one home and leave the other 90 feet away. That's what you want from everyone in your lineup, that clutch gene to deliver when it matters.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. In to hit will be Trent Grisham as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Hit in the air out to left. Rosario is there. 2 gone. And he's not even going to consider it here as he holds tight at third with 2 away now.
The batter, the catcher, Christian Vasquez.
So 2 are gone in the Padre fourth. And from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. From the stretch. Two runs, 3 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. 2-0 now.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
The set and the 2-0.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runners in scoring position, you'd like to knock them in.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Two and two. Here it is.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Second and third, 2 away. Hit the other way out toward right field. He's under it, and that ends the inning. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's now 2-0 San Diego. So now into the box is Frandl Reyes. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
You know, these next couple innings are really important for these guys. I know they're only down by a couple, but they need to get something going on offense to keep pace, even though it's early.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1 and 2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2 and 2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Into the box, Eddie Rosario. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. A 2-0 count to the Indians left fielder. Rosario is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
Count even at 2 and 2. Into the windup and the pitch. Softly hit toward the hole. He's got it. And there are 2 away now.
The first baseman, number 23, Josh Bell.
Next to hit is Josh Bell. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. first pitch of the AB on its way. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner, it's ball one.
Hey, a two-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
No runs, just one hit. No errors to this point for the Indians. Now it's 2-0. Lifted down the line in left. And foul. A bouncer up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Tribe. They're still down. It's 2-0. Young Kim.
Yeah, man, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
1-0 the count. Swing and a little blooper to center. Phillips comes on now, and he has it one down.
The left fielder, number 32, Mike Talkman.
Now it'll 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
No balls and 1 strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
And at the plate is Jake Cronenworth. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. One and 1 to San Diego's leadoff batter. Rounded softly down the line toward first. And the inning is going to continue here as he reaches on an infield single.
Boy, D-Roll, this looked like one of those easy 1, 2, 3 innings. Next thing you know, a little swinging ground ball and a 2-out infield base hit.
Yeah, it's never too late, and you never know when a rally's going to start. It seemed innocent early on. He got 2 quick outs, but now we see traffic at first.
So now to the plate, Eric Hosmer. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. No hits to this point. Here's a look over to first. And a dive, but he's back in there. A ball and a strike. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive it a run. You're going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Still 1 and 2. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Cronenworth is off at first with 2 away. Now a throw over and the runner back. He'll try again, 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now a fastball inside, and he works.
Here, 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. 2 out with the man at first. Popped up. Ramirez is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. 1 left for San Diego, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. A lot of their outs have come from weak contact and strikeouts as a result of chasing pitches outside the strike zone. He said it's going to be extremely important for them going forward to be more selective with their swings and force the opposition to throw more strikes.
Thank you, Heidi. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Brett Phillips. Now the first pitch. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1.
Well, that's just a nice executed pitch right there. To have the confidence to go in, pound it inside. If he's got that, this team's in trouble.
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Tachman is under this one. 1 down.
The right fielder, number 6, Jason Dominguez.
Now at the plate here is Jason Dominguez. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Popped him up. Machado moving to his left, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, the catcher, Roberto Perez.
So now to the plate, Roberto Perez looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Now here's the pitch. Popped up. Back behind second. Cronenworth is there. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. Indians go down 1-2-3. They're down 2-0. Carlos Vargas takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Now pitching for the Indians, number 70, Carlos.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. as he'll be the first to hit for the Friars in their half of the 6th inning. here's the pitch.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
Now here's the pitch. Takes this the other way to right. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. With that, the inning opens with the Padres getting their leadoff man on base.
The first baseman, number
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
And in steps Manny Machado as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Machado now on 0-1. And that's in there as well, 0-2 now.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
And that one yanked just foul. The 0-2 pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Now to the plate, Will Myers. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First pitch of the AB now, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
And that's in there for a strike 1-1.
Hey, that's a quality take right there. He knows the pitcher's trying to get him to hit a ground ball and roll 2.
1-1. Runner goes for second. Pitch inside the throw, and it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Some managers treat the postseason as a time to be aggressive, and that's exactly the case here. They had the speed burner on the move, and it worked out nicely for him. Just got to drive him in now.
Tatis leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Now a pickoff play at second, and he'll get back in safely. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
And there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3-2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or 2, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Trent Grisham is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
Hey, guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the 3rd out. Padres leave 1. They're up 2-0. And stepping in, Jose Ramirez will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent today.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up one hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Two and one to Jose Ramirez.
2-1.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Grisham. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, Jacob Hernandez.
So stepping in is Cesar Hernandez. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle, reined in. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Hey, that's a great stop right there. He had to make a perfect play after that nice backhand stop, and he did exactly that. He couldn't have transferred that ball from his glove to his hand and released the throw any better.
To the plate now, Patrick Connolly, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Into center field, line drive base hit. So that knock keeps the bottom of the 6th inning hot. So only the second hit he's given up tonight.
Yeah, Matt, he's locked in and pretty dominant since the first. So as long as he can get back in that groove with the next batter, he's not going to worry too much about it.
Next for the Indians is the designated hitter, Franmil Reyes. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
On its way is pitch number 75. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
The 2-0.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
3-0 pitch. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Into the box, Eddie Rosario. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. First pitch on its way.
Well, the Indians have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
And this one's down the middle, a ball and a strike.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Now a good take here as he misses for a ball, and it's 2-1 now to the Cleveland left fielder.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Connolly over at second. Reyes at first, 2 out in the inning. And here's a fastball taken too low, and he works the count to 3-1.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. Just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
3-2 now. Pitch home, and he misses again. Ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. So that'll bring up Josh Bell. A base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Clearly, this is a tough situation to be on the mound, but the key here is minimizing. They're up by 2, so if he could find a way to get out of this bases-loaded jam.
And the third baseman makes the play. That ends the inning. A couple of walks in the inning, but nothing on the scoreboard. More from Game 6 after this message and a word from our local stations. New inning set to get underway. And from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. First pitch on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. This one's blooped out toward right center field. And a reach, but he can't get there as it falls.
The batter, the designated hitter,
Ha-Seong Kim will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Oliver Perez takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Oliver Perez.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
So he got him swinging. Ha-Seong Kim becomes the first out of the inning.
Mike Talkman.
Stepping in now, Mike Talkman, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0 home is taken for ball 2.
Two tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off them. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
Now the 2-0 home. Taken, strike one, outside corner. The matchup numbers with Oliver Perez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Jake Cronenworth.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Jake Cronenworth. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, this guy has come in and just done his job. Period, the end. Chance to toss a scoreless inning right here with 2 down. They're only down 2. A bloop and a blast, and this game's tied.
And it's 1-1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Trying to keep the deficit right where it is. The pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. And it's a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. On the ground for Hernandez at second base. He's got it. Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. One left for San Diego as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Leading off the inning, it'll be Brett Phillips, and they could use a spark from him here.
The center fielder, Brett.
And now the first pitch.
Phillips.
And a layoff fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Looks like double-barreled action now in the San Diego bullpen as they get a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Well executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Next, here is Jason Dominguez, who represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
Now the first pitch. That command may be starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0 now.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to pump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
3-0 to him now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
This is popped up. Machado in foul ground. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Next to the catcher, Roberto.
Next to stand in is Roberto Perez. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Jason Kipnis will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 27, Jason Kipnis.
comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
And he hits it hard to the right side.
And that's through into right field for a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third. So they're runners at the corners now with one away.
This is their time right here. This starting pitcher has been on point all day. Runs have been at a premium. They have an opportunity to do something special right here.
Into the box now, Jose Ramirez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ball and no strikes, the count to Jose Ramirez.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
Runners are at first and third, one away. Three and 0 now. Cesar Hernandez waits on deck. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Here comes the Padre manager up out of the dugout heading for the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart, though you can't quite close the book on him yet. He's responsible for all 3 runners aboard. Taylor Williams is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. Cesar Hernandez will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only 1 out now. Set. Here it comes as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Tuckman has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And there will be no attempt to score here as the bases stay loaded with 2 gone now. Digging in, the switch hitter, Patrick Connolly. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
Here changes this game quite a bit, but if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Now here's the first offering.
You like the modern style of baseball, here it is. Both starters kept their teams in the game. It's close right now. Now we hand it over to the nasty bullpens. Let's see what matchups are going to take place.
Swing and a liner, but this lands foul down there to make it 1-1. Lays off the slider that time, 2-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
The set and the 2-1. Line drive, base hit to right. 1 run scores. A tag, and they get him at the plate as 1 run scores, but not the second. Indians forced to settle for 1. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Padres lead it 2-1. Austin Hedges is into the ballgame here as he takes over behind the plate.
Now catching, number 17, Austin Hedges.
Now into the box, Eric Hosmer. The matchup numbers with Oliver Perez. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. first offering.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. Liner towards second, but an atom ball right to him for the first down.
Now batting, shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr.
Next up is Fernando Tatis Jr. Singled in his last at-bat. Phil Maton gets the call as he'll pitch with one gone in the top of the eighth.
Number 88, Phil Maton.
Here's the first pitch, and he fouls this one off.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the eighth. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. This is swung on and missed. Two are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Here's Manny Machado now, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Fouled off. Count remains at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And what an effort on the running play to end the inning. Padres down in order as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Drew Pomerantz is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the DH, Frenlo Reyes.
The designated hitter, Rodney Reyes.
Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Cut fastball, and it's by him 1-1.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
The 1-1 home. Now Reyes with a drive, well hit out to deep left field. That one is out of here. This game is tied. So a solo shot down the line in left. And just like that, this ball game is all tied.
I mean, you have to love the World Series. What a game we have right now. home run ties it late. Place is going absolutely bananas. Would you rather be anywhere else?
The left fielder, number 9, Eddie Rosario.
Lourdes Gurriel will come on now as the pinch hitter.
Pinch hitting for the Indians, number 13, Lourdes Gurriel.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. The 1-0.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
Pomeranz has his target. Here he comes on 2-0. Too high. And it's 3-0. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
And don't forget, he gave up a long ball earlier in this inning, so you can understand why he wasn't too aggressive with him there. When he got him to 3-1, he wasn't too anxious to challenge him.
Ahmed Rosario will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 1.
Josh Bell the next to hit. No career numbers to talk about for this matchup. He's set and the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0 center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Good opposite field power here, taken high and deep to right. Myers going back. Gone! And that 2-run home run delivers an 8th-inning lead. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. As they take the lead, it's now 4-2.
This is going to be one of those moments we look back on in a couple years when we relive this World Series. That swing of a bat late in the game to take the lead, huge blow.
Emilio Pagan is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 3. Center fielder, number 35, Brett Phillips.
Standing in now, Brett Phillips. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. In there, and it's even at 1.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
3 runs already home here. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Into right field, that's a base hit.
The right fielder, number 6, Jason Dominguez.
In now, Jason Dominguez. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. It could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
Good speed at first and good speed with a guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Phillips on at first. Nobody out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Grisham is under it to make the catch for out number 1.
The catcher, number 17, Austin Hedges.
Now at the plate, Austin Hedges. His career numbers in this matchup, he's 1 for 3. First pitch on the way. Fouled away. Still only 1 out in the inning. Hit hard up the middle. 1 there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. Game 6 is on to the 9th inning now. The Indians on top 4-2. Ahmed Rosario will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
For the Indians, now playing left field,
Emmanuel Clase comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 48, Emmanuel Clase.
All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Will Myers. Shane Bieber, a right-handed reliever, standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. Here's the first pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The center fielder, number 2, Trent Grisham.
Stepping in once again is Trent Grisham. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
1 out, nobody on. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there with that cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Slapped hard the opposite way. And call that a nice clean base hit, his first of the game.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
At the plate, Christian Vasquez. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Bieber has become one of the more dominant bullpen arms in the sport today, and a big reason is his swing and miss stuff. Really helps him pitch out of tough situations.
Yeah, Matty D, and I think what we're seeing more and more out of game of baseball right now, in the 8th and 9th inning, big power arm guys that have really two good pitches that they can strike you out with, and that's what this guy is here. If he doesn't have one, he has the other, and if he has them both, he's nearly impossible to make contact off of.
Runner at first here, one man out. This is foul right side. Ready with another two-strike offering. High and deep down the left field line. Rosario is there, and there are two men gone now.
Now batting, designated hitter, Ha-Seong Kim.
Striding forward now is the DH, Ha-Seong Kim. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Here's the first pitch. A packed house. 43,515 on their feet in Cleveland. And a fly ball. And this should do it. And that is going to do it. It's all over. The Indians are the world champs.
They just clinched the World Series home crowd, and no doubt about it, this town is going to be rocking and rolling tonight. Just like this stadium is rocking right now as they celebrate something they'll remember forever. They are the World Series champions.
Back now on the show. More reactions now to this series-clinching victory. And down on the field, we'll get a chance to watch the presentation of the Commissioner's Trophy to the new world champs. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire Fall Classic crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching the World Series.
The final line score for our ball game tonight: for the victorious Cleveland Indians, 4 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Padres, 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game: 2 hours and 46 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Progressive Field, 35,041. The Indians thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely. Thank you and good night.